Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Planz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
We was speaking about Lil Handy, like Money Bags had mentioned something about Lil Handy, but I've never really heard the details about it. I heard a
Yeah.
couple songs on YouTube, but they was
Yeah.
old.
Hey, actually, to be honest with you, I was a fan. I met him one time.
Mm-hmm.
The time I did meet him, we were supposed to link on some music stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but he was signed to my partner. I don't know if he was signed. I'm not gonna say signed, but he was messing with this label,
Mm-hmm.
one of the first labels in BR besides Concentration Camp label, but one of the labels that was growing before a lot of other labels was this label called Grind Time. And it's this guy named Big Boy. I'm real good friends with him to this day. And he uh he uh he had a sound with Handy. He had this guy Blaze. Reddy come from up under Grind Time.
Young Ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, R.I.P.
That's the organization he come from before he started fucking with us.
Mm.
So all us was like friends though, you know what I'm saying? I wanna say Level, I'm not sure how Level situation was with Grind Time, but I wanna say he was affiliated with them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
Man. Like during that time, was it like well, I can't say hostile. Because right now it seems like soon as these new rappers they come up, is they going through all type of things. Like they gotta worry about this, they gotta worry about I can't go over here, I can't go over there. Back then, it seems like they was just setting the tone for the scene. Is that accurate to say?
uh
And then I want to add too. You say Grind Time. All right,
Mhm.
I know about Grind Time, Dead Game Records. I knew about Dead Game.
Mhm.
Of course TBG. I know about those back then, and
Mhm.
based on what's been out,
Right.
as far as the record labels that was in Baton Rouge pushing the Baton Rouge sound.
Right.
Did I leave out anybody else? I mean,
Uh camp concentration camp.
yeah, you mentioned those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh you know, I mean, you had your you mean as far as what? Like did they do
I'm just saying, as far as them setting the tone for that, we have a city full of talented artists. Like and this what we have. Like you said, you just talked about the Young Brady and the Level,
uh-huh.
and you said they came up on the Ground Time supposedly. Then when I hear Dead Game, I think about Kevin Gates and he had
Right,
some,
right,
and then
right.
you got Trill.
Well, I can say every label down here, they always had a nigga to set the tone. They always had somebody hot that was there too.
Mm-hmm.
Always. That's one thing about. But this a mixtape city too at the same time. Like a
Explain.
nigga really ain't gotta be on a label. If your shit hot and you get known here,
Mm-hmm.
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True. Now I want to ask you this, OG. Right now, I hear that kids don't really respect the OGs anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how true it is. I don't consider myself an OG yet. But when you hear that, how do you feel about that? Since you consider yourself the Coach K of Baton Rouge.
Right. Uh, that's true. I mean, you know, it's all about how you handle it, though. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them, you know, you got a lot of misguided souls, my man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you gonna have problems with situations, and it's all about how you handle them. Now, it's up to the OG to be the bigger person and try to reverse that cycle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, these young guys are really getting a lot of money now.
Oh yeah,
Would you say they get more money than the guys back then?
yeah, because they have a lot more. It's more. Let me say it like this: from the music to the murders to the lifestyle, they not doing nothing that problems we didn't have. It's the same shit. It's nothing no different. The only thing different is they got that motherfucking social media.
Mm.
That's it. Everything else is still nothing that we didn't do, and so they're able to put themselves in a little more trouble. They're able to, you know what I'm saying, put themselves in a little quicker way to get caught, quote unquote. doing whatever the fuck they got going on because they broadcast it. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes,
So it's a difference in that way. But as far as the same shit that go on, jealousy, envy, power, money. It was still the same shit when we was coming up. It's nothing no different. It's just that they a little more wilder and ignorant with it right now because it's a lot more money involved.
True. I mean, you might be right, and then because you kind of answered my next question because I was going to ask you what was the difference between the old Baton Rouge back then when you were coming up and today's Baton Rouge. But,
It's nothing.
You know,
Nothing. Niggas still snaking. Niggas still. It's nothing. It's the same shit. It's just the only difference is you find out who doing what faster now.
Mm-hmm.
In our time, it may have took a year or two for to realize this what happened. Now you gonna know what's going on out the back.
Mm-hmm. Now, shout out to Savage Mob guy.
Yeah, Savage.
You know,
one of the realest niggas I know.
Cool guy. We did
Right.
a classic interview a while back. He mentioned that back then when he was coming up, it was certain parts of Baton Rouge you couldn't just go. Somebody had to bring you there.
True.
Back then, like I say, coming up in those times, like what was like some of the dangerous areas back then? Like just don't go over there. You ain't from over there, just don't go.
Definitely the South. Definitely Scollonville. Definitely the Park. Shit. Gaudier. Brookstown. I mean, basically everywhere. It's the same. It's the same everywhere. Everybody clicked up in BR. Like, you know, you leave out the South, you go a couple of blocks, bam, you got another click right there. Go 3 or 4 more blocks, might got something over there. You know what I'm saying? Go. You know what I'm saying? It's just all over. It's just clicked up. So that's how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's wild for it to be that way. While here, but on the outside, if I go outside of the state of Louisiana, Texas, I can go to Illinois, I can go to New York, Pennsylvania, whatever. They know about Baton Rouge rap.
Right.
It's like.
And that's the fucked up part because they know about Baton Rouge rap, but I mean personally, me just speaking on it, the closest thing you get to a person giving you the real Baton Rouge on an album, no disrespect to nobody, really don't give a fuck how nobody feel about it. When you go put on Webbie, Savage Life 1, from top to bottom you getting Baton Rouge, and they love that shit. Listen at that album, that bitch classic, man. That bitch outdo any album to me right now that I listen at. Savage Life 1 is a motherfucker. And I look at it different now. Like I look at it a whole nother way.